percent go up, but I'm pretty sure you still have like Javi's gonna come up with this because it's pretty little bit more. So I think these and these were really glued, so we won't have any issues.
Yeah, right there.
How would that leak cause all of this to be molded, though?
I'm sorry?
How would that leak cause all of this wall to be molded, but not this one right below?
I don't think that.
It wouldn't be that.
So what do you think caused that?
The issue that you might have before.
Right, the tub.
No, cause
That was 3 months ago, and last time you were here, you said that there was no way.
But black
This was a
mold
habitat.
would not have been that high up with this just leaking in October, unless that's rapidly growing,
Yeah.
which means that it's got to be. I want this taken off so I can see behind here because I can see black here, and not until we removed whatever this is, wallpaper, paint, whatever, did we see the black stuff. You know what I mean? Because after y'all left, obviously I was looking to see what else.
What do you say, the black?
All here. In here. So I want to know what's behind this. Considering that this cabinet that you want to put back in there still has mold all on the bottom baseboard or whatever you call that. I know you said it's part of a cabinet, it's not technically a baseboard, but there's mold all over that bottom part.
Okay.
And then those
And
still.
you're gonna put new.
New trim.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure that molding was not going back
No.
on there.
So why are we keeping those?
I don't know.
Because there's one here and one in there.
Yeah. But definitely.
Because both of them are rotted on the bottom.
That says those rings go through.
Yeah, this is it.
I mean, I got this casing.
But I don't want that cabinet put back in here with that mold on the bottom. It's mildew and moldy. I know you fixed the backboard and then you put that other piece of plywood or whatever that is on that side, but the whole bottom part still has mold on it.
And do you see how it's wet right here?
Before?
Yeah.
See all of that? I don't want any of that. Is that only, I mean, it's not only gonna continue growing on that, but it's also gonna start growing on these stuff.
And in the kitchen, I mean, she already told you about how it's warping on the bottom just like it was doing here. So I don't know if it's something from that or coming from upstairs. Like we have the dishwasher running right now.
It just
She did
sucks
the
because
dishes
every
this morning
time
just to
that
see.
something apart or something new is appearing, you know what I mean? Like, I just,
Up here, but
it needs to be done right, and I don't want to
Wire.
put moldy stuff back in there.
Good in all kinds of
Considering
ways.
that's the whole reason why I need this stuff replaced and repaired. I was telling him that he put a new one here, and he put a board over this, but there's still mold and mildew here that I don't want back over there. Because not only is it going to continue growing here, it's going to start growing on here, and the walls, just like it was growing when he pulled all that stuff out. Because mold doesn't just stop growing.
It needs water and heat.
No, no, it does not.
Okay.
You're not a mold expert.
That's just what
So I've done my research, I've talked to mold experts. It does not necessarily need to have water. It needs to have some kind of moisture. There's tons of moisture in Texas, whether you believe it or not. Zero moisture is impossible, according to mold experts. But you've said that there's no moisture in here.
No.
Yes, you have. I
You
have
actually have it recorded.
I have it
showed you
recorded.
my moisture meter recording.
No, this was just
Yours
the other
was
day.
broken.
No,
So
this
when
is
Nate
brand
came
new.
that same exact day,
The
Not
other
even
guys.
30 minutes to an hour after you did your
It was
test.
brand new out of the package.
Well,
It wasn't
his
working
showed that
Yes,
it had
is.
at
It
least
still works.
17% moisture.
He
What you
was
found? Out of
he was the one
0.
that said that there was absolutely no way there could be zero moisture
In the air.
Anywhere.
anywhere,
In-
even
Anywhere
touching
in
your
Texas.
body,
He
touching
said, let me
anywhere.
put it on my skin, let me put it here, let me put it here. All of it showed moisture.
But in sheetrock, it couldn't be dry.
In sheetrock, everything. He had moisture. Yeah, it's funny. I thought it was funny too.
When we asked y'all to do it again, all of a sudden it disappeared, although y'all hadn't even left. You said
So
I don't
I
have.
don't
Well, I don't think it was you
trust
that said it, but somebody
No.
said it.
Somebody who
Yeah,
has
I didn't
no
trust-
mold
I didn't
experience.
trust his moisture meter because mine.
I don't trust your moisture
Mine cost
meter.
$130 and this was $20.
He does that for a living.
Yeah, I know.
He does that for a living.
I
So
know.
he's not going to have some faulty meter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
$20 meter.
Yeah, I don't give a crap. It could be $20, it could be $5, it could be $5,000.
Whatever. I'll agree with you. Okay. I just my meter worked. And I
I'm
checked it.
telling you, based on multiple mold experts, there is no possible way it's zero moisture. We're in Texas, the most humid place ever.
Right. I understand that because when I go up north, I dry out.
So there is no possible way it could have zero moisture.
I'm
No
just saying, in
possible
my
way.
experience, when I do find mold, there is a source of water and there is a source of heat.
Right, which I have all of that here.
I
have
just showed
cold,
you where
I
it
have
was.
heat, I have a shower that I turn on, I have a faucet that I turn on daily. So it's getting the moisture, it's getting the heat, it's getting whatever you want to say it needs
Right.
in order to survive.
Okay.
And the proof was in the butter there because everything that he pulled out was moldy and black. And I'm glad you find this funny.
I like that saying. The proof is in the butter.
Yeah. And I'll say more that you're going to love, so please. Continue to smirk, continue to laugh. It irritates me. Continue to roll your eyes. This is a
You're
serious
accusing me of
matter to
standing here
me.
listening to you.
No, I'm accusing you of laughing,
You said something funny.
snickering. This is he laughing?
No.
Exactly. So why are you the only one laughing
Because
here?
I've
I'm
never
just trying to
heard that
figure out
before.
why every time you come and I tell you about something, whether she's telling you for me, you're constantly laughing like it's a laughing matter. This isn't funny. None of this is funny. Not one bit. And I don't appreciate you coming in here and laughing every time I'm being serious about a problem or an issue that I have. And you can say no, you can say I just find it funny. I don't care. Stop laughing. It's not funny. I'm dead serious because I'm so tired of this crap.
Okay.
Really tired of it. And I'm tired of being made feel this big and like my problems are not problems because they're major issues
Okay.
that have been ignored for years, if not months.
Okay.
So I would appreciate it if you stop laughing.
Okay.
Thank you. So I don't want this back in here unless all of that is replaced. And then, like I said, I also want to see what's behind that wallpaper paint stuff that's back there.
We did open that much space yesterday.
Yeah, I just want to see what's behind that bottom part because I can see the black stuff coming out of it, just like we saw it coming out.
So I can cut a small piece.
Yeah,
like
just so
we
I
did.
could see. I just want to see.
You might want to show him this side, so have him look at that over there, which is the opposite
Oh, yeah.
side. Alex,
Sorry.
wants to show you something over there.
See, this is what is the same thing that we have on that other one. So, I don't know what's behind this wall. It's not until, yeah, but what, it was only on the front side, it didn't show on the back side of the
Okay,
sheetrock.
yeah,
So I just
but-
want to make sure there's nothing back there.
Okay. And I don't want to be against what she was telling me, but I can tell you my experience. If there's anything in between the wall growing, it'll be right behind the stuff.
Right, but we didn't see that until you pulled apart, because the whole time you were saying it's just termites, it's just termites.
Yeah, but-
But as soon as you pulled the wall out, there was mold all over there. So if you can just pull that back piece off and just show me the sheetrock back there, so I know that there's nothing growing.
Before you start working, wait, okay? I mean, you can bring it in, but don't start working yet.
In order for me to do that now,
I know you have to take everything out, and I don't care how much work it costs, bill them for everything that you need to do, but this needs to be done right.
They won't allow me to do whatever you ask me to, so that's why I needed to ask the manager if I can do that. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
well, I just wanna get it documented that I'm asking you.
I understand, but I'm a contractor, I'm not allowed to do anything that you ask me because, you know, they have to approve it, you know what I'm saying?
No, I understand that,
So-
but I'm telling you that I do want
Okay,
that.
so, will you go talk to the manager then about that, because
I'm telling Sean, I want that taken out, you're the head maintenance guy,
yeah,
Relay message.
he won't, I mean, I'm sorry, but I
And
think
I
you will
want
have
that-
to talk to the manager.
so I just want you to tell Edith that I want that taken off so that I can see what's behind that, because not until we pulled back everything there did we see all the mold that I've been talking about.
Okay, that wall,
Mhm.
which you see it from the other side, there was not mold in there. The only one that had mold, it was the one by the
It was
cabinet.
behind the cabinet, on the side of the cabinet, so it was growing, and it's all underneath that, the legs of that cabinet.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, and that's that wall right there.
So it's just gonna stop on the cabinet, it's not gonna go, cause you said that,
Well, we opened the rest of the wall out there and we didn't see no mold.
well, no, you just
Whatever-
opened a certain section, it wasn't the whole entire
Yeah.
wall. Just like it wasn't the whole entire wall when you pulled off that paint or whatever it was that you saw the termite damage, or what you claimed was termite damage.
Yeah, when we opened this wall, there was no mold behind here. When we opened this one even didn't have a mold just on the bottom, but the worst part of the mold was this part over here. And we opened that wall, you can see there was nothing behind. So basically, this is the kitchen right
That's your
there.
dishwasher right there.
Yeah, so the kitchen right there.
Yeah, my
it
dishwasher's
didn't-
right here, actually.
Yeah, all this part over here, and there's no mold behind it, because you see.
But we had rotted wood, we had moldy wood down there, that's why you had to
Rotted wood.
spray all that stuff that doesn't
I
work,
just
by the
sprayed
way.
that just because, you know, you
But
asked
you
me.
know that aerosol doesn't do anything for.
She did
Yeah,
not ask
right.
you to do that.
No, I said that it would, if that's what he thought that he needed, then he can do that. But I did research that does nothing for mold that's been in there. You're supposed to use some kind of primer of kills.
This is primer.
No, that's just an aerosol spray. I did the research last night, and it's mentioned nothing about covering up spores. It said it'll cover up stains, and it'll cover up, blocks water, smoke, and stains. There's nothing in there about mold. It's not gonna stop mold from growing. It's not gonna stop mold from reappearing. That doesn't do anything for mold. I've done research. I'm not stupid. Yeah, that's how I feel.
No. I do whatever the manager allowed me to do. I mean, I don't feel like I'm frustrated or anything like that. I'm here to do the work what they asked me to do.
But I'm just telling you that that's not gonna do anything for the mold was growing back there that you saw.
But there's moisture right here on the
And
floor.
It's not going to prevent any mold from coming back. And the reason why you said that you couldn't do that was because it would be too much work and take too long for it to be repaired.
Because it was just a small amount of black thing that you see, like you just saw it there. So
Right, but a small little amount grows into a big amount if it's not taken
I
care
think
of.
it would be grown more because like that wall right there, it was completely dried already with black.
Y'all are gonna make me wanna jump off of a freaking ledge. That's just, you're just making excuses for not wanting to do the work.
Not excuses. I'm sorry, but what I want you to understand, when it's mold, there is recently mold out there, and the wall will be soft. I mean, soft. Literally, you can touch it and it will go down.
Yeah, when you were
This
taking it
one,
out, he
we
was
have
literally
to
having
kick
to
it. We have
push.
to kick it
And it was
really
falling
hard.
apart. I have it on
We
video.
will hammer it. We will hammer it, and the drywall was not just easy to take it off.
Right, on the
That's-
top parts where the mold hasn't gotten to yet, but that doesn't mean it's just gonna stop and say, oh wait, I don't wanna go any further.
Actually, the bottom part, he was just using his hand to pop
Push
it.
it out. That's what I was
And then
talking about.
I handed him the hammer because once he got to the top is when it got harder for him. And this wall was hard, the one behind you. Although it was showing water dimpling.
I'm not trying to be difficult, I want this done right, because it not only affects my health, it affects my job, because I have to take off another day off of work.
I mean,
And I'm not gonna continue doing this every month, because that's what the history has been. I've reported this back in October. We're
Right.
now at the end of January,
Luis,
and it's now just barely starting to get
quita-
Work done.
Aquí, vamos a cortar otro pedazo. Aquí más o menos. Para... Vamos a tirar eso. Esto lo vamos a tirar.
Para acá.
Ah, no. Bueno, el baño sí se va a cambiar como quiera.
What do you want in there removed? That's right here.
what board?
You were putting in the kitchen, in the sink?
No, it was underneath the cabinet, just like it was on this one.
Oh, you're saying down
Throw
the
it
back.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the way of,
Yeah.
but I mean, when he took this off, you can see that wall.
Right, but just like it was on this one, it was only on the front. It wasn't on the back part of the sheetrock. So it was only on one side. So even when he was pulling out the ones up here on the ceiling, as he was pulling it down, you could still see mold in between the sheetrock. You could see it underneath the sheetrock. So everything that was plastered over with that popcorn stuff had mold on it.
Underneath.
In between the
The texture.
popcorn, yeah, and the sheetrock itself. Right where he's putting that. There's that.
They're in front of it.
See that?
And what's this?
The wood right there.
Okay, so what causes that?
The pressure on the wood.
Pressuring on the wood, and
There's
what's
water
that back
right there.
there? And that's where my sink is. On the other side, that's where my sink is. That I'm asking you to pull off the. No, that's my dishwasher right there.
Sink is
Your
over there.
dishwasher power cord is right there going to your dishwasher.
Mm-hmm. And the sink
Right
is right on
behind
the
the
other
toilet,
side as well.
right?
No, right here.
Okay, so then
But
where's
I
the
wanna
water
know where
source?
that's coming from. Because this.
That's the pressure of the wood right there. See, this is
But
the
how?
most-
There's no pressure. There's nothing being pushed on it.
Of course,
the
weight
nail,
of
then
the
the screws.
The weight of the upstairs.
But there's no nails in there, is what I'm asking. And the weight of the upstairs has nothing to do with why it would just be
nail-
on the
The
bottom.
screw was right here. It's gotta be some screw somewhere in there. So
But you just.
it's right here. You see that? So
Okay,
the pressure.
so
I mean, if I go all
It's
the way
all
around,
to
I mean,
the left
if you have to
and right
take
of
a
that.
small piece of right there, it's gonna look the same. Honestly, huh?
That's a living room.
That's the living room right there, but behind there.
Okay, so
there's-
where's that coming from?
you look right here, look. Look how this is warped under there. And it's gotten worse and worse since the flood.
Yeah, it would soften it when it was wet.
It was soft. It has been soft. We have it recorded moving. I've helped her keep track of all of this. I've worked in apartments. I've told y'all this before. I know how to do this.
Well, the reason it's bowing, I mean, it got soft in the water. The reason it bows is because of the weight of the building.
So you're saying it's shifting again.
Constantly.
Okay, so the one that was in the bathroom has mildew and mold, but this one's just shifting. Yet it's showing water damage. This is showing water damage. That back wall is showing water
I'm
damage.
just saying that the reason it bows is because of the pressure of the building. When it's soft.
But it's still
Like
changing.
she was asking what that dent was in the sheetrock. And I was like, that's from the pressure from upstairs.
Okay, I mean, if y'all want to keep saying that, we're showing you what the problem is. That is still showing damage. This is showing damage, which is adjoining. This right here is showing damage, which is adjoining. There's mold inside the pantry. This is all on the exact same wall as this. This is exactly the same wall that y'all found mold in.
That was the one between the toilet and the vanity, wasn't it?
Yes, which is the same exact wall.
Like this.
And whatever water you can tell is showing damage. It's showing, you can't even say it's the dishwasher because it's right there. Like the wood's rotting, it's changed. All of that.
Okay. I was showing all there was that's her dishwasher over there where the tub is.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that the water is just gonna stay right there, because
No,
I do
no.
have a water leak
No,
somewhere.
water will go everywhere.
So I don't care, the dishwasher has nothing to do with where it's located and where I'm seeing mold.
No, right. What I was trying to tell you is where he took the sheetrock out from behind the toilet, you could see the wall behind
Right,
the
which
sink.
he covered up because there was mold all on the bottom, rotted wood.
Okay.
So that's why he sprayed that kill stuff. So there's mold back there. So I don't care where the dishwasher's located. I don't care where the piping is. I don't care where the tubes are. There's mold on the sheetrock. In this little corner here, what causes that?
I don't know.
Nobody knows anything around here. But yet it says they do pest control every year.
Spiders get everywhere.
Hmm?
Spiders get everywhere. But there's no holes here.
Spiders, termites, and roaches apparently get everywhere in here. Apparently.
Think about it.
Water
the property,
roaches.
The property 4 years old.
I don't care.
You
I know
would
it's
not
old.
expect-
I don't
it's
care.
That was
not-
the excuse before y'all took the wall down.
I'm sorry?
That
that
was
was-
40 years old, mind
yeah.
you.
Of course.
40-year-old mold.
No, the whole property is 4 years old. What do you expect?
I
It's not a
know
new
it's old.
property.
I'm not saying that
It's-
everything is going to be brand new. I didn't come in here thinking I'm going to have brand new everything. That would have been stupid of me and naive.
But there's obviously no holes here.
Okay, if you say it's no mold, then that's fine. You're the expert.
But there
I'm
is
gonna
an
go
obvious.
on your word. Okay.
There's an obvious water spot, but if
I'm
that's what
going
you
on
want
your
to say.
word. You said it's not mold, so I will believe you because I don't know any different. Okay. Thank you.
So. Is there screws on the top? No, these are supposed to be. That's one piece right there. Oh yes, this is one piece.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to be able to do just the bottom, but just cover it.
You can't take it apart without it falling apart, right? I would say just replace that board on the end, but I understand what you're saying. You start taking it apart.
Yeah. Problem is, this one it was built in here. It's not like custom. I mean,
Yeah, no, I understand.
there's
no
yeah,
replacement, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find the same size if they don't make this anymore. It was built 30, 40 years ago, so
36 by 30. Yeah. Same thing with the kitchen cabinets. I run into that all the
and
time.
the thing is, with this change, that's gonna screw me up with all the countertops and the mirror and everything. That's gonna be sucks.
Well, if it's gonna be done right, then there should be no question. So I'm not gonna put back a moldy bottom part just because you pulled and replaced 2 boards. That doesn't make sense.
Perfect.
And what about the?
Alright. Well, we're getting there. Piece by piece.
2 years later.
Have a good day.
We know it's not your fault. It's just she wants it done right. I know it's not. You just do what you're told and what they're allowing you to
I'm
do.
just beyond frustrated with all of this, and I don't mean to take it out on you, but you're the only one here, so I have to. You know what I mean? Because they're not listening to me, and they keep telling me I'm crazy, so.
So, you allow me to seal that
Yes.
wall and the other one here?
Mhm.
We're gonna wait on that one, so I don't know if y'all getting an expert to,
Well,
for a mold.
he said that there was nothing wrong with it, because he's apparently the expert, so feel free to cover up whatever they're telling you to cover up.
So we're okay to cover that out?
Sure.
Okay. Le pones a ese también.
If that's what he thinks.
Lo voy a poner nuevo y le pones ahí,
Yep.
le limpias ahí.
Because Sean seems to think that there's no problem,
I'm
so.
gonna go see if you can find that site. We'll go.
Okay.
I'll talk to Amanda first if she'll allow me to.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because, I can't, I just can go by it.
Yeah, no, I understand.
without
Yeah.
doing nothing, so.
Yeah. But whatever Sean thinks, that's what he keeps saying, so.
I was trying to take a piece of the wood. I was recording it. And you can tell there's moisture on the floor.
Mhm.
Sean even touched it and everything stuck to his hand like wet. You can see it going right there.
Yeah.
I took pictures of it at AC unit too.
You're gonna piss me off, so.
I'm gonna move this over here, but don't block it, okay?
I don't appreciate being laughed at.
I don't know.
Nothing's a joke.
Can you lift that? I just want to make sure it's recording.
What the what? I have it. Oh. already aggravating me. My allergies.
I'm gonna take pictures of this real quick. That's even green.
Huh?
I said it's even green.
It's just refreshing.